Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. We're going to be exploring the city, making friends with the locals. We're going to be checking out where I'm staying, a little tour of my Hotel Uzbekistan. As well as that, we're going to be checking out markets. We're going to go to a fake, unlicensed Disney park. And then also check out some of the Soviet stuff. So that is exploring Tashkent's incredible metro system. And then finishing it all off by trying some plov. If anyone's new around here, I'm John. Welcome to the channel. Really good to have you here, and I hope you enjoy some of my videos. I started making travel videos because I thought there was a little bit of a niche in the market. Travel videos for people who don't want over-sensationalized, clickbaity videos like that. Real travel for real people doing normal things. Places can be fun, places can be interesting, but also there's a reality to travel, and I'm trying to bring a well-rounded version of that to you. I don't know. If you enjoy it, then stick around. If not, there are plenty of other travel content creators out there for you. But if that sounds like you, then maybe consider subscribing and sticking around properly. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the video. Good morning then. It is time to explore Tashkent properly. I'm just outside my hotel. We'll do a little hotel room tour in a bit. We'll do a bit of touristing first. But this is it. The fantastic Hotel Uzbekistan. Yeah, stick around for that little hotel tour. I'm just getting in a Yandex and we're going to go and explore a different part of Tashkent. Well, just got out of my 98 pence Yandex and we're here at Chorsu Bazar. This is going to be our first stop of the day. I thought it'd be fun to start with a bit of a local market, a little bit like we did in Almaty. Right, let's check out the inside of the market before we check out the outside and the hustle and bustle that is basically just going on everywhere. So down here in the market is pretty much the meat market. So it's similar to that one part in Almaty. They've got a very, very large horse section, beef, chicken, you know, all the regulars. So yeah, we're gonna go for a little wander around here, and then yeah, I mean, I'm not too hungry at this point in the day, so I'm not gonna eat here. But yeah, maybe we'll come back and grab a little snack or something tomorrow here, you know. But I'll tell you what, there's some big old chunks of meat here. Look at the size of these. And then this is the bazaar itself. They're good with those axes, aren't they? I'd say they're a little bit pushier than in Almaty. Basically, if you hesitate around the stall, you will have food put in your hands, which is fine. I mean, no one's kicked off with me because I haven't bought anything yet, so it's not like they're not aggressive with it, but they will push, and you do really have to say, like, no, I really don't want to buy 500 grams of your tea, but it's a hell of a place and smells unbelievable. They're almost overwhelming at times. I mean, I prefer the smells up here with the nuts and the seeds and fruits and stuff than down there with the flesh. But that's just me personally. But yeah, I mean, what a place. Doesn't get much more authentic than this. Well, I've just come to look at this fella's bread because I thought it looked really nice. I'm not going to get any just because I want some plov for lunch. This is his bread. This is the guy. He wants to have a go at blogging, so there you go. Right, now we will have a little explore of what you can get outside the market, starting with all this fantastic looking fruit and veg. Look at the size of those melons. You can even buy eggs here. Oh, they've got the little ones. What are they, quail's eggs, is it? Is it quail's eggs that are the tiny ones? I think so. Yeah, I mean, fair play. You could, well, it is a market. You can do anything you want here. Cool place though. It genuinely serves a local purpose rather than some of the ones which kind of have that facade of being a locals place, but actually they're just for tourists. You can get all the apples you want here as well. Look at them. You can even get your fish here. Fresh, they're still alive in that tank. And now we've come out of that food market complex. There's a gold market there. I'm not even going to go in there if I'm honest. I've got no interest in buying gold or anything like that, so probably best to steer clear. But then they've got this whole clothing section here, so we're gonna maybe have a little stroll through here, see if there's anything that's not female. Well, I don't know whether this is actually a ladies' market, but it is pretty much all stuff for women or kids. So yeah, no interest to me. So we will leave. We will move on. I thought that was a good little. I spent about an hour in there. Really, it's a nice little walk through. Felt like I actually experienced it a little bit. You know, not quite sure what we're going to do next. Okay, so we have successfully made it to the street food bazaar. Look at that being roasted right over the coals. Oh, there's some heads by here. It's a hell of a place. It's a bit of an assault on the senses. You you really get all the sights, smells and noises of the sort of street food environment. It's yeah, it's quite something. Pepper. So this is the samsa. I went for lamb and he asked me if I wanted black pepper and I said a little tiny bit, and he put quite a lot on. So let's see how this goes. It's got lamb and it's got onions and black pepper in. And basically, to my viewers from the UK, tastes like a Cornish pasty. Even the pastry tastes very similar. That's the most comparable version to it that I can explain. It cost 20,000 som, which I think is sort of just over £1, pretty much. I needed a drink, so. Right, I've just stopped for a drink. These two fellas want to say hello on the channel.
Hello.
Are you from Tashkent?
Yes.
Yeah? You like? We got slightly inundated with people wanting to either take selfies or to just talk to me, which is not a bad thing. Very, very appreciative. But it meant that I couldn't tell you how much that drink cost. That drink cost 3,000 som, which is the equivalent of 18 pence. It cost 3,000 som. It cost 3,000 som, which is the equivalent of 18 pence. That's incredibly cheap. Okay, so I've decided we're going to do something a little bit scenic now. We're going to go up to the Tashkent TV tower. We're going to head up there. It's a Yandex job rather than a walk. And then probably get some plov up there. Probably the best place to get it is up there, apparently. So yeah, we'll give that a go. Just waiting for my car here in this car park, basically. It's not a scenic spot for it. Well, I was a slightly erratic Yandex. I don't think I've had one drive quite so excitably yet. But we are here at the Tashkent TV tower. It's pretty cool looking, isn't it? So this is it. Apparently the best place for plov in Tashkent. It looks very busy. Well, fair play, it's great for me. They'll just let you walk into the kitchen and take photos. It's a big operation though. All of this is cooking. And this is the traditional bread. Look how quickly he's doing that. That is an absolute master at work. Okay, and this is an empty one of those big pans that they're cooking all the plov in. Look how big it is. And it's all wood fired under there, wood or coal. And then this is one with lots of food in. Look at that. Okay, I've spent enough time filming the kitchen now. I actually want to eat some food as well. So let's go back outside. Let's find a table and go and eat some food. I feel like I may have slightly got the sizing wrong when I ordered my juice. I've got like 1.5 litres of this stuff. It's yeah, a bit mental. Then this is the main event. This is our plov. I've never had plov before. He asked me if I wanted lamb or beef, and I said both, just to try and make the most out of it. Yeah, like I said, never had it before. It's like rice and stuff with meat, basically, from what I understand. I'm going to get tucked in and yeah, try and make my way through my enormous drink. Right, let's give this a go. Yeah, fair play, that's very, very nice. It is kind of like I said, it's very, very nice rice, some nice soft meat and some other bits and pieces in there. If you really want to know, my my very large, very red drink, basically it tastes like slush puppy but with no ice or slush. So yeah, win-win on both counts, if you ask me. Well, I've been beaten by the plov. I think the fact that I had one of those samsa pasties as well, I think it was just a little bit too much for me. I feel like I need to go for a nap now. It's hot and I'm full. Yeah, maybe a coffee or something. I mean, they've got this this like AC thing, you know, where they shoot out the water spray. It's quite good, but it's still hot. So in order to pay, they give you this slip, and then you come in here to these cash things, and then you pay here. So in total, that was 86,000, which is just over £5. So after that, I decided to go back to the hotel and have a nap for a bit. Then came out this evening because we are going to go somewhere particularly interesting. We are going to what people describe as fake Disneyland. Not quite sure what to expect of it, but as you can see from the taxi window, it is pretty impressive. Well, welcome to Magic City Tashkent. I bet you didn't expect it to be like this, did you? When I said that it was unlicensed fake Disney, I wasn't wrong. I'm really excited to get in here now. I tried to avoid looking it up just to really get some shock and awe when I got here, and it is really doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna head in now, have a little explore, and yeah, we'll see really how Disney like this place is. So they've got an aquarium here as well. Is this the only landlocked country in the world to have an aquarium? Quite possibly. I can't think of any others. Well, this is all very nice, isn't it? This area is all like a shopping district, basically. There's like a world theme to this. So there are different parts of the park are like different cities of the world. So this one, obviously, London. They've got a faux Big Ben by there. They've called this street Baker Street. They've even got a red phone box. That's quite funny. This is the piece de resistance, though. The Disney Castle. Not Disney. The Tashkent Magic City Pepsi-sponsored castle. There's also like a whole carnival section for kids, which is quite funny. I've just got to be careful because of the sort of licensable music. Then if you come just the other side of the castle, you get to the Millie Bog, which is like a city centre park, which is also sponsored by Pepsi, and is, yeah, really nice actually. I'm going to go for a little bit more of a wander around. There is even a lights and fountain show in front of the Magic Kingdom. Sadly, I couldn't show you most of it due to copyright on the music, but they do have quite a few little rides for kids and stuff. Like this kind of thing. Other than that, they've got like a VR drop tower and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I mean, if you're here, it's a fun way to spend a few hours in the evening. So obviously I said that it was free entry, so all that you need to do is walk through these security gates. That's it, and then you can come in. I just got myself a drink. Even that was only like 80 pence. It was 15,000 Uzbek soms, so yeah, under £1 for sure. So yeah, I think I've kind of walked around enough of it. I'm not I mean, well, yeah, it's mainly for sort of families and stuff like that, you know, but I thought it was fun to check out, and I think it was. Okay, back at my hotel for the night now, and that is the Hotel Uzbekistan. Look at it in all of its glory. Is it the best hotel in the city? No. Is it perhaps the coolest? Absolutely. I know some people have like hotel bucket lists, those overwater villas in the Maldives, Marina Bay Sands. This was on mine, so I'm very, very happy to actually be able to be staying here. It also doesn't cost that much. I paid the equivalent of £65 for 2 nights, so it's not going to break your arm. That's not the saying. So let me show you what it's like inside. There's a restaurant there, that's where the breakfast is. And then there's a bar here. This is 24/7 as well. And then reception's just down there, but they've also got a bank and a money change thing by here, which I'm going to quickly pay a visit to, but I'm not going to show you. where the hotel starts to look a little bit dated. This is me. Ignore all my stuff. Okay, so this is me. You're gonna have to ignore my stuff because I've not actually tidied up. This is the bed. Got an AC unit there as well. Nice section of stuff over there. The only thing I wish is that there was a chair there, because I was trying to do some work yesterday and it really wasn't ideal. A genuine full-sized fridge, which was a bit weird. My leftover Papa John's is in there that I had yesterday. Yeah, no judgment on that. It was 10:30 and the restaurant here was closing, and I'm not going exploring for a bloody restaurant at 10:30 at night. And then this is the bathroom. Hello. Decent shower. Like I said, there are some signs of wear and tear, but it is a pretty old hotel. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself settled in for the night, and I will see you for day 2 in Tashkent tomorrow. Quickly, before we get into tomorrow's stuff, I forgot one last feature of this hotel. As I showed you, I'm on the 16th floor, and what that means is I've got a view of the city. So let's head out here. Look at this. The city at night. I bet some of you didn't think that Tashkent would have this many high-rises. Well, it does. We're also quite high up. You can't really see that too well in the night. Anyway, that's me. I'm off to bed, and I will see you actually in the morning now. The only slight negative is that this is how light it is when the curtains are closed. So, yeah, I've been up since, what, 7? I don't think I went to sleep until about 1. It's not ideal. But yeah. I think the view was better at night, if I'm honest. But that's just me. But yeah. Got a little bit more time here now, and then time to check out, and time to explore a little bit more of Tashkent. Right then, it's time to leave Hotel Uzbekistan. I've checked out, and we're going to check out the rest of the city now. Today, we're not going to use Yandex. We're going to use Tashkent metro station. Tashkent Metro is widely renowned as one of the best in the world, especially because it is so fantastically decorated in Soviet styles. All of the stations have different themes to the others. This, as I'm showing you, is the Paktakor station, and it's fantastic with all this floral architecture and really nice columns. Other stations like this one is Alisher Navoy station. This is named after a poet, I believe, and so is a little bit more classical looking. I've seen almost as many tourists down here taking photos in the metro as I did anywhere else yesterday. It's really quite funny. I think this might be my favourite shade of green in the world. Look at that. This is just an architectural masterpiece. And then, without a doubt, this is my favourite of all of the stations. This is Cosmonautla, and it is space themed. Even the pillars and the light fittings are absolutely fantastic. It's just an absolute work of art. It's just unbelievable. Well, this is the best of the lot, isn't it? Let's be fair. This is Cosmonautla. And it is incredible, this one. Well, even in these slightly plainer ones, there are little details that really just elevate it above any metro that you'd find in Europe. Look at these lights. The high ceilings and the big pillars. Really is fantastic down here. Anyway, this is the last station that I'm checking out. It has been an hour and a quarter that I've been down here, and it has cost me 10 pence. Yep, 10 pence. You pay once and then your connections are free because you just change platforms. So it's cost me 10 pence for over an hour of what feels to me like really good tourism, because I love this stuff. Yeah, an hour for 10 pence. That's brilliant. Back to the metro content. The outside of this one was enough to bring me in. So we're going to slightly change what we're doing. We're going to go and try and sneak into a football stadium. Look how nice this is. I'll tell you what, I could do with a dip in there. It is hot today in Tashkent. Well, I've literally just walked straight in. There's an open gate by there, and there's an open door by here. Don't know how far I'm going to get in, but we're going to give it a go. The architecture is unbelievable. It was built in the 50s. So yeah, I walked down there, and here we are, inside the Paktakor Tashkent Stadium. And I'm definitely not allowed to be in here, but there's no one here to stop me. Here we are. Bonus football stadium. It doesn't count, sadly, because there's no game on, but pretty cool. So yeah, here we are. Corner flag by there. Look. Should we touch the pitch? There we go. Touch the pitch at the Paktakor Stadium in Tashkent. That's pretty cool. Built in 1956, this stadium, if anyone's particularly interested. Very cool, very old, very Soviet style. And they're playing good colours too. Well, I'm not going to hang around too long because it's incredibly hot and there's no shade, to be honest. But still, pretty cool, nice little bonus. And this is it. This is the minor mosque. It's fairly new, actually. It's not an ancient one like we're going to see over the next few days in the Silk Road cities, but it is very impressive, isn't it? The architecture is fantastic. Like I said, we're going to see plenty more things like this over the next couple of videos down in Bukhara and Samarkand. So I'm not too cross about not being able to go in. Yeah, I mean, it's too hot to just be wearing long stuff anyway. Yeah, not the end of the world. So that was that. We're going to head back central to near Ish, where my hotel is. And there's some more sort of city centre stuff. There's an Independence monument and bits and bobs like that. Just want to check out that little area. That was what we were going to do now, but I decided to come up and see this before we left because it looked really really picturesque, you know. Right, well, that pretty much brings an end to our time here in Tashkent. That's not the end of our Uzbekistan journeys though. That continues, and that continues tonight when I'm filming our next video. But for now, I hope you really enjoyed. If you did, stick around, and I'll see you next time.